young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Here I am, I'm finally back on MLB The Show. MLB The Show 21. I haven't made any videos on the show for the past 2 years. I didn't even get MLB The Show 20. I played 19 briefly when it came out for free on PS Plus. Yeah, kind of weird. Didn't really play MLB The Show for a while, because it's the majority of the reason I wanted a PlayStation. Most of the reason I have a PlayStation. Because MLB The Show was, of course, a PlayStation exclusive developed by San Diego Studios. But very glad that it's now both on both consoles. It's very good. I think they should have done that a long time ago. I'm here on the PS4, and very excited to be back with the show. It's been a while. Starting up a brand new road to the show, this all new system. I'm ready. And I just want to be kind of randomly drafted, I guess. No favorite your opinion of. I just kind of want to see where I go. I spent a really long time making my plan and everything, and here we go.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball
About to see
career.
who we get drafted
Oh, it's
by.
extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
That Sammy's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Here it is. What team will it be? The Mariners. The Seattle Mariners. Very interesting. Not bad.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
We were drafted by the Seattle Mariners. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I was actually kind of looking for
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's
a little
development.
bit different. Alright, let's do it. And past series, I've always been shortstop. I think it's time to play the outfield, center field. Well, let's do this.
rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product, we don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit, he can field, he can pitch.
I was really hoping to be
there is
drafted by a team
so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
On Arkansas Travel. Their team with red on their uniforms. Our first game here.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Pretty much. Alright, I can choose 3 pitches. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to add pitches too. Honestly, I just want to have a knuckle. Screwball. Knuckle curve. I just don't see knuckleball on it. Splitter. Ooh, I don't know what to do. I should do. Well, I have a knuckle curve. I mean knuckle, but it's not an option at the moment. Get a cutter. I'm gonna replace curve with 12 to 6 curve. I'm not gonna do it. I can do that some other time. See how the regular curveball looks and everything. Pin session, second pitch. I definitely need to be able to throw a fastball down the zone. So that might be a problem if we cannot do that. Alright, here we go. Ready for the season. Or if I'll be starting the first game or not, I don't know. Nope, it looks like I'll be playing center field. First game. I think second in the lineup. Should be very excited for this. Ready to make it to the
future
show.
stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Arkansas Travelers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I thought that kind of Travelers uniform.
George Kirby gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties.
Pitching for us. Okay, here's our first appearance. The plate,
Now
my
in
batting
the
gloves.
box, number 7. First trip to the plate for him in the
No,
ball
my
game.
bad. Made sure I had batting gloves on.
The pitch.
Showing up.
Hit
On
down the
rookie
line at
difficulty,
first.
first at bats.
And he'll take it onto the
Oh,
bag
really
himself.
beats
2
down
gone
at
now
first.
here in the first.
Probably should have swung at that one.
First base.
Oh, like a defensive appearance. Hopefully I have the zone. I don't know. Alright. I don't know why my batting gloves are on. But let me see if... I have my... defensive appearances. I honestly don't even know how to check. I don't know. But
Now at the plate is number 7. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the
pitch I
ball
hit
game.
the last at
The
bat.
old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
It's gonna be 0-2. So it's gonna erase the pitch here.
Now that's popped up. Prado just to the right of the mound. And he hauls it in for the first out of the
Gonna do
inning.
that.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up.
I really hope I get a defensive appeal. Oh. Is this what this is?
Now at the plate, Nate Esposito. He flew out in
Fifth
his
inning,
last
single
debut.
runs.
Just 1 hit apiece for
And
both of
a
these
neon
clubs.
glove. Neon green glove. The center
High
field.
in the air out to center field.
2 outs.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working.
Think about the outfield. Sometimes you get all the easy plays. This game, he went very far.
So here is number
Also
7,
not a
0
big
for
size.
2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to
0
him.
for 2 and the debut.
Fly ball out to right field.
With hit.
Matias back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
One defensive appearance. This entire game. Oh, center field.
So next to hit is number 7. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Pitch the swing.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
I don't think there's
Both
much
teams
I'm
with
gonna be able
just
to
2
do
hits
here.
apiece thus far.
I haven't really got hitting down here.
And another foul ball.
I can't. Plate vision is so bad.
Line, but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as
0
the
for 4
inning is over.
in the debut.
First base.
I think we're gonna end up losing this one. And that's it. First game 1-0.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Naturals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. J.C. Cloney earns his first win of the season. George Kirby is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Arkansas Travelers.
Into the game. First pitch for the Naturals.
Next up, DJ Burt. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 7 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Another very easy out.
3.
Next, here is Sam Turner.
Second, top.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, number 7.
Here's a pop-up now.
Pop out.
And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Matias in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
I don't really understand the archetype. I don't know to call it. Traits. I don't know.
Now at the plate, here is number 7, and they're runners at the corners now.
The 2 outs. Gonna hit here. Try there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play.
I'm just going to put it on beginner.
And now here is Sam Turner. Flew out last time up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Okay.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over.
Showtime doing
At the plate now is Nick Prado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nobody on, 1 out.
Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Haggerty onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Some of these Showtime throws.
Striding in is Gabriel Cancel. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
First and second.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 7 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Stand up for the ball. Don't know what I'm doing. Getting to the ball.
Now it'll be number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game can still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
He's running, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Next, it'll be David Masters. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Ground ball right side. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out.
I
At the
forgot.
plate now is the
I forgot you
designated
push
hitter,
L2
Travis
and you can
Jones.
see where the
0
ball
for
was
1
at.
for him here in this one.
I'm at the third base.
2-2.
Told me to slide.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Back to
Number
get that
7
one.
finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
That's probably gonna be the last thing I do this game. I'll get down.
So next to bat will
It's in
be
the ninth
number
inning,
7.
trying
He
to
comes
get
to
my
the plate
first
as the
hits.
last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
So
And
no
tonight's
hits.
ends is a 3-0
First 2
shutout
games.
win.
Like
The
it's in
Northwest
video.
Arkansas Naturals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Not a good
Jace
start.
Fines earns his first win of the season.
This one,
Henry
watching
Trujillo
CNS.
was only able